Hello and welcome to Trojan Talk. I'm your host, Aaron Taylor. Today we'll be talking about the Leadership Conference celebrating African American history taking place here at Troy University. My guest today, Sadaris Williams, one of the organizers of the event and coordinator for student involvement here at Troy University. Thanks for joining me here today.
Thanks for having me, Mr. Taylor.
And now we're talking about the Leadership Conference. This is an annual event, a pretty big deal here on campus, but for those that may be unfamiliar with the event, tell us what the Leadership Conference is all about.
Well, the Leadership Conference started in 2002 by one of our Board of Trustee members, Lamar Higgins, and it is basically we bring in different speakers throughout the country to come in to speak about not only just on African American history, but the history of the United States. We're also involved in different plenary speakers where we have a student session, and also an adult session. We have people to come and dive into and discuss different topics that we have going on in America.
And of course, you mentioned there that it's adult sessions, student sessions. This is open to Troy University students, but one of the focuses is a lot of people from the surrounding areas, not just Troy, but people from all over the state, maybe in the Southeast, come and take part in this as a way to learn about leadership options, right?
Yes, sir. We have a wide variety and wide range of individuals who come to the conference from Georgia, from Florida, from North Alabama, and also South Alabama, as long as with the surrounding counties of Troy and Pike County. One thing that we do offer, it is for adults and students. We have a great price for students, with the only cost of being $15 for students, and for our adult registration, the cost is $30.
Okay, and then there is a pre-registration for that, correct?
Yes, sir.
And how would, if someone is watching this and they want to get involved, how would they need to go about registering for this?
You can pre-register online. We have online through Troy University. The website is www.troy.edu/leadership conference. Okay. Right there you can find out how to register online, and also add on links. If you do not want to pay online, you can also mail in your check and your money order.
All right, and so they have the opportunity in that, and also learn a little bit about what's going on with the conference, and we're talking about that right now. You talked about the sessions, the plenary sessions, but one of the big draws for the Leadership Conference every year are the speakers that you bring in for the keynote speakers. And
yes,
there have been
sir.
some pretty impressive speakers in the past, a lot of people involved in both entertainment and in the civil rights history, a lot of different types of speakers here. And this year, no different. You've got some interesting speakers, specifically the keynote speaker that for our TV viewers out there may be familiar with the gentleman who's going to be serving for that. Tell us who you're going to bring in.
Yes, sir. This year we're bringing in Hill Harper. Hill Harper was has a starring role on CSI New York. He's also an author too. He's written several books. He's written Letters to a Young Brother, Letters to a Young Sister, The Conversation Piece, and also The Wealth Cure.
And so, in addition to being a guy that folks can see on CSI New York, he's done a little bit more.
Yes, sir.
And could talk a little bit more about.
Yes, sir. He's a renowned author, New York Times bestseller. He's also starred not only in CSI New York. He starred in many films and also other television shows. So he's someone we're really excited to have in here, and we know he'll be a big draw here for our conference this year.
And of course, he's not the only speaker. Usually have a keynote speaker, then you have someone to close out. Who else are you bringing in?
Yes, sir. This year for our luncheon speaker, Troy has a great military ties. So this year for our luncheon speaker, we're bringing in Rear Admiral Frank Pons. He's a Alabama native. He's from Watauga, Alabama. And we're really excited to have him here as well to give us a leadership, talk about leadership, and also how it affects our military.
All right, and then with the students, what kind of opportunities do students have? Because I know there's some folks that you bring in for the students to be able to learn from as well. What specific have you got going for the students there? So
for our student sessions on Saturday morning, we have 3 plenary sessions. We have one individual come in from South Alabama, Dr. Carl Kerningham Jr. We have an individual coming in from Atlanta, Georgia, and we also have a local who's going to come and talk about our health and fitness.
Okay, well, good opportunities for students to come in and learn, and for the community to get involved. And once again, if anyone out there is interested in taking part in the Leadership Conference, first off, how they can start signing up right now, correct?
Yes, sir. You can start signing up for right now. And like I said, once again, you can sign up at troy.edu/leadership conference. And pre-registration lasts up until the 30th. You can also sign up the day of the conference, but and you have a little extra added on fee though.
And once again, we haven't mentioned it. When exactly is the conference?
The conference is February 7th and 8th.
Okay, that first weekend
Yes,
of
sir.
February.
First
there.
weekend of February.
All right, so an opportunity for people to get involved, sign up at the website there, and be involved and learn some lessons in leadership here at Troy University.
Yes,
So
sir.
Good luck with the conference, and thanks for joining me today.
All right, thank you.
All right, and thank you for joining us on today's edition of Trojan Talk.